Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, and back to the Sliced Sudoku Pack, the Sandwich Sudoku Pack that a bunch of people over on Skunkworks have been putting together now for several months, and I'm really sorry to everyone for the delay. However, you will be getting this pack in a fairly short period of time, and today I'm bringing you Wrap by Raumplaner. This is a Sandwich Thermo puzzle, and this one looks interesting, and it kind of looks like a wrap, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this one works. Thermo and Sandwich is a fairly obvious set of constraints to put together, and I'm really glad that there's a couple in the pack to play with, because I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one works. So so link below in the description below to this puzzle as well as to the entire pack, but let's get into it and try and solve this. But first, the rules. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Sandwich. The numbers outside the grid give the sum of the digits between the 1 and the 9 in that row or column. So in this row, there'll be digits summing to 11 between the 1 and the 9. In this row, the same. In these columns, the 1 and the 9 must have digits summing to 0 between them. That's all. And then thermos. Along these thermos, digits must strictly increase from the bulb to the tip. So along this thermo, for example, this digit is higher than 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 this, and this digit is higher than this. They must always go up. They're all the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Now, with Sandwich Sudoku, you are always wanting to try and figure out where the 1s and the 9s can go. And anything in the middle of a thermo cannot be a 1 or a 9. Because if this was a 1 or a 9, there would need to be something lower. If this was a 1, there'd need to be something lower than it. And if there was a 9, there'd need to be something higher than it. And this is true for any cell on a thermo that is not a bulb or a tip. So all of these, and I'll probably miss one, but all of those cells and that one cannot be ones or 9s. Now, this is telling me something in this column, because this can't be a 1 or the 1, because if this was the 1, I'd need to put the 9 next to it for the 0 difference. So this is not a 1 or a 9. Now, where is the 1 in this box? I can't put it in any of these cells because that's the end of a thermo. This is the 1, which means this is a 1 or a 9. And now one of those must be the 9 in this column. So none of these are 1 or 9. And now this must be the 9 and this must be the 1. Okay, I have no idea how hard this puzzle is, but so far, this now must be the 1 because there is 0 between the 1 and the 9. These all become green. There is 11 between the 1 and the 9 in this row. So this can't be the 9, or that would need to be an 11, and I can't put 11 into a single cell. Sorry, 4 is my green color. So, and I can't make it here. This can't be the 9. Because if this was the 9, I'd need 4 cells summing to 11, but the minimum would be 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is 14. So this is green, and there's a 9 in one of those two. Okay. The 1 and the 9 in this column must be together. This is also green, and that's doing it. I told you I'd miss one. This can't be the 1 or the 9 because I'd have to put them there, and I can't. This can't be a 1 or a 9 because I'd have to put them there, and I can't. So this is the 1 and the 9. These both become yellow. Yellow. These all become green. There's no 1 in any of those now. So 1 has to be one of those 3. That's the 1. So that becomes yellow. All of these become green. There must be a 9 in one of those 2. In this box, these can't be 9, so those become green. 9 is in one of those 2. Nine is in one of those 2, but these two 9s say that 9 can't be there. Oh, right. This can't be the 9 anymore. So this is the 9. So that's yellow. This is green. I'm making good progress on the sandwiches. I'm a little worried that the sandwiches are over with so quickly. Right, no, this is the 1. So this can't be the 9, or that would need to be an 11. This is the 9, so this is yellow. This is green and not 9. This is now this is the yellow 9, and this is green. And these sum to 11 each. So I know what the sum of those is, but how do I sum to 11? You've got 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, or 5, 6. And 9, 3 is not possible. So there's 3 ways of doing it. So 2 is definitely up here because I can't do a 2 in the sum. So now am I figuring out which thermos are restricted? Like this one? Where is 1 in this column? I can't put it at the end of a thermo. So this is green because it can't be a 1 or a 9. So this is the 1, which makes it yellow. This can't be 1 or 9, so this is green. 1 is down here, which means this is the 1. And 9, I'm not sure about. Can I finish the 1s now? Yes, this is the 1, and that's all the 1s done. Is it? No, that looks down saying that's not the 1, that's the 1, and that's all the 1s done. 9 is now in one of those 2, which means you can't put 9 in any of... Sorry. 9 is my 4 colour. This is a 9. Which means 9, these are all green, so 9 is in one of those 2, but that 9 says this is the 9, this is not the 9, so these are... Arg! Yellow is my... and this is now 9, which is yellow, which means this is not 9, this is 9, which is yellow, and I can get rid of all of the green. Okay, that happened really quick. Now, the 11 clues are not done, but these thermos now are a little more restricted because we've got maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, because I can't put a 1 at the end of it. But I think I've got similar here. Maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. And we've got a 4, 5 pair. So this has to be 6, 7, 8. And the 4, 5 pair means that this can't be a 4. So this is 3 and 2. Right. Now this is more restricted because it can't be 8 or 9. So maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Not sure actually. 2 does have to be in one of those 2 though. And 3 has to be over here as well. Because I can't put 2 or 3 on there. Is it this one now? Maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4. So 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. No. 5, 6, 7, and 6, 7, 8. That's not helping me. So where is the restriction coming in? Where is 8 in this box? I can't put 8 in any of those. 8 here would need to go 9, 10, so there's no 8 in there. 8 here would work. So 8 is in one of those 2. Because I can't put 8 in any of those or there, which means 8 isn't down here or in there or here. 8 is in one of those 2, which puts 8 up here, but I can't put 8 in either of those because 8, 8.25, 8.33, 8.66 doesn't work. That's the 8. So now this has got a lower restriction, but maybe I ask where is 8 in this box? It can't be in any of those because that would need to be a 9. It can't be there because this would need to be between 8 and 9. So it's not in any of those. 8 is in one of those 2. which now I can ask, where is 8 in this box? It's in one of those two, which means 8 is in one of those two, but I know it's not there. This is the 8 saying this isn't the 8 and this is the 8. Very cool. But 8 in this box now has to be in one of those two. That is possible, but that isn't the 8 and that's the 8. Now 8 in this box can be here, can be in any of those, I think. But where's 8 in this row? 8 can't be in any of those or any of those. This is the 8. This is not the 8. And that doesn't restrict 8s at all. So is the question going to be 2s or 7s? Because 2s are going to have similar restrictions. Actually, I think I'm going to uncolor the 1s and the 9s in this one. Maybe not. Maybe I'll try and do it with it. Because, so yeah, let's look at this column. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 is in one of those two for the column, but I can't put it here because I can't put anything between 1 and 2. That's a 2. Now, in this box, 2 can only be in one of those two spots. In this box, 2 can't be in any of those, and it can't be there because 2, I don't have 3 digits between 1 and 2. I can't put 2 in any of those, and this 2 means there's no 2 in any of those. That becomes the 2. This is not the 2. This is the 2. Putting less restriction on this, but I'm finding 2s. 2 now has to be in one of these two by Sudoku, but 2 would I need to put a digit between 1 and 2. That's not the 2. This is the 2. Now, this is putting the least possible restriction on the Thermos, so it's kind of whittling, but that's okay. 2 is still in one of these two, which means 2 is in one of those two. And I don't think I can get that any further. Similar to the 8s is in one of those. In those, 2s are down to these. Okay, this is going to be a potential issue. Where is 7 in box 2? I can't put 7 in any of those because this would need to be 8 or 9 and it can't be. So 7 is not in any of those. 7 is in one of those two. Which means in this box, 7 isn't in those. This is the 7, and now 7 is over here, but I can't put it here because a 7 here would need a digit between 7 and 8. 7 is in one of those two. Can I continue that? 7 is in one of these two. Yeah, it doesn't seem quite as restricted, does it? Except it really is. 3 can't go in any of those. 3 can't go in any of those or those. This is a 3. So it's 3s I'm looking at. That's by trusting my pencil marks. Because I couldn't put 2 or 3 in any of those because of this long thermo. Beautiful. So 3 in this box now can't be in any of those. 3 can't be here because it'd have to go 3, 2, 1, and I can't put a 2 there. So 3 is in one of those two, which is putting 3 in one of those 3. I can't put 3 here. 3, 2, 1, 0 just doesn't work. The thermo is too long. There's no low digits available. This is the 3. So this is maximum 6. This is maximum 5. So it's 4, 5, 5, 6 now. The 2 in this box has to be in one of those two. I can't put 2 in any of those. And if this was a 2, this would need to be a 1 and it can't be. That's not the 2, that's the 2. Meaning this isn't the 2, this is the 2. Beautiful. This is really good. The question is where to look now. So I'm going to pencil mark these. These are 4, 5, 6, 7. This can't be 4 because 4, 3, 2, 1 is broken for multiple reasons. I don't even think it can be 5. 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe it can. 7, 8, 9 actually might work. But this is at least 5 now because this can't be 1, 2, or 3. So this is 5 or 8 only because it can't be 6 or 7. So if this is a 5, that's a 4. And then that'd be a 4 and that would be a 4. Yeah, I think that's okay. Not sure. 7 in this column has to be in one of those, and it's not at the top because I can't put 7 into any of those. So 7 is in one of those two. So what can this be? It can't be 1, 2, 3. It could be 4, 5, 6. It can't be 7, 8, 9. 4 is in one of these two. Yes. This isn't there's no 6 in either of those because of this 6. So this is a 4, 5, 7 triple. This is a 6, looking down saying that's not a 6, but making that the 7. Saying this isn't the 7, this is the 7. This is a 4, 5. That means this isn't the 7. This is 4, 5, 6. Which means this has to be higher than 4. This is 4, 5, 6, but I think that's okay as well. I think this is, where's 7 in this column? I can't put 7 in any of those, and I can't put 7 in any of those. That's the 7, meaning this isn't the 7. This is the 7. So 7 is down to those, and those. This is maximum 5 because it's got to be lower than 7 but can't be a 6. So maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3. So 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. This is a 2, 3 pair though. So this is 4 and 5. The 5 looks across making that the 8. The 5 looks across making that the 4, which makes that the 5. The 4 looks down making that the 5. There's no 5 here. This is from 3, 4, right, 3, 4, 5, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it can't be 5. Where's 5 in this row? It must be there. So 6 and 7 are in here. 6 is in there as well. This can't, oh, this could be a 6. Because I could just make that the 7. So this is a maximum of 6. This is a maximum. No, this is a maximum of 3. This is a 2 or a 3. This is a 2, 3 pair. Because this has to be lower than 6, but it can't be 5 or 4. So it's maximum 3. So this is a 2, 3 pair. This is a 5 or a 6. So the 2, 3 pair means that's not the 3, that's the 3, and now this is a 5 or a 6. For the row, these 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 go into those. The 5 is looking down saying that's not a 5. 5 is definitely in one of those two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is 6, 7, or 8, and it can't be an 8. So this is 6 or 7. This is 6, 7, or 8. And I think it can be any of them. 3 is in one of those two now by Sudoku, because 3 and the 2, 3, and that can't be a 3 because that can't be a 1 or a 2. That's not the 3, that's the 3. Looking up, making that the 4, taking 4 out of there. In fact, this is 3, 6, 7. And I can remove that, but it tells me that that is the 4. Putting 4 in one of those two. Not sure that's helping me. But this is now a 5, 6 pair in the column, so that's the 4, not resolving that at all. But these are 7 and 8. Of course, this isn't the 8, this is the 3, and these are 4, 5, 6. But this can't be a 4, because if this was a 4, that would need to be lower, and it can't be. That's a 5, 6 pair, that's the 4, making this the 6 and this the 4. The 6 here is looking down, making that the 4, making this a 5, 6 pair. This is very cool. The 5, 6 pair looks across, making that the 4, which means this has to go 3, 2. And this can't be 2 or 3 anymore. This has to be 5 or 6 for the row, giving me a 5, 6 pair in the column, taking 6 out of there. 6 has to be on the Thermo. The 2 is looking up, making that the 3 and that the 2. The 3 is looking up, making that the 6, so that's the 7, that's the 3. The 7 is looking down, taking 7 out of those. This is a 6, 8 pair, which means this has to be the 5, because it can't be the 6 anymore. The 5 looks across, making that the 6 and that the 5. The 5 looks back, making that the 6 and that the 5. The 6 makes this the 8, by both Sudoku and Thermo, making that the 6. The 8 looks back, making that the 7 and that the 8. This is not resolved by Thermo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7, but the 5 is looking up, making that the 6 and that the 5, which looks across, making that the 6 and that the 5. That is a very cool little puzzle. I liked that one quite a lot. I think the sandwich on this one was quite easy, and then it was just some tricky Thermo spots, but I quite like this one. I think this is just a hard walk in the park, which is, I'll be honest with you, some of the testers rated this one harder, and most of the puzzles that have come through testing have been rated. The ratings seem to be all over this one, place on this one. I think, unfortunately, you're going to get a pack where the difficulty, everyone's going to disagree on the difficulty because the testers can't agree on the difficulty, and we can only do the best we can. So we will try, but I think this one's going to come in at like a walk 4 or a walk 5, probably a walk 5, but I like this one. I think this is an excellent puzzle. Thank you, Raumplaner. I really love it. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're enjoying the pack, and as always, good luck with your solving.